Straighten up my hair. Well, for the ones that are re-watching this live right now, hey! Got my onesie on. It's nighttime. Well, it's getting there. Oh, we got... Of course you would be the first person, Nick. Hi, everyone. Hi, Joe. Hi, Nick. Hi, Nancy. Hello, 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 hello. Yes, it's about to be that time, so it's a little chilly, so you guys get me in my onesie for this live right here. So, yay. But anyways, I'm going to turn this around real quick because I wanted to show you all the sunset. Beautiful sun setting right now. I'm straighten up my tripod so it's straight. There we go. My last live I tried to show you guys the sunset, and it was probably the worst sunset we ever had out here. So I think this one might be pretty decent. My wooby. Hey Joe, did you see Bear in your Jeep in that video that I just released not too long ago? Hello everyone. Thanks for coming on to my unexpected live. As you guys see out there, my friends are starting a campfire right now too, so. Yay, I'm glad you finally caught a live. Hello. I'm gonna let you guys, I just wanted you guys to see the pretty, you guys could see it in my, look at that, in my window. That's crazy. That's so funny. I just wanted to be able to share a nice sunset with you guys because last time the sunset was horrible. And you guys see on my videos all the sunrises and sunsets that I put on the video all the time. And I say the desert has the best sunsets ever. So, yeah, so I'm going to keep switching it back and forth so you guys can see the different show that Mother Nature gives us for sunset. And just real quick, sorry for the bags underneath my eyes and everything. I've been working all day long, so yeah. So let me turn this back around again. Give you guys some angles. That's where the sunset right there, in case you guys couldn't tell. Antarctica, shut up. Oh my God, that's awesome. That's like a bucket list thing of mine, is to take a cruise to Antarctica. Oh, that would be so beautiful. Wow, but I bet it's so cold down there right now. That's crazy, Antarctica, wow. So we're gonna let you guys watch the sunset for a minute, and then when the show is over, I wanted to go over a few things with you guys. Nick said Preparation H cream works for bags under eyes, shrinks, and tightens. You guys know me. I don't try to impress anybody. What you guys see is what you get. So this is what you get today, is me in a onesie and bags under my eyes because I've been stuck in my bus all day long working, editing videos, because I'm trying to get as many videos edited right now because I'm about to be really busy starting this weekend all the way to the end of the month. So Going to the UK next month. That's going to be fun. That's awesome. I do. Nick said, do you ever have an outside little work table that you can set up and be comfortable? Yeah, I do. Hi, Greg. Even though you're sitting in front of the camera right now. I do. I have a little tiny table out here. I also have a cooking table too. Do you guys want to get a whole view of my whole entire onesie? John said, my wife and I are going down there to Quartzsite. Oh, awesome. Hopefully I get to run into you guys. Y'all don't laugh at me in my onesie. Dog Lady Van, are you in here? Who are you talking about? Mushroom slippers? Oh, yeah. Let me give you guys a little close-up of that one. I love my mushroom slippers. Christopher asked, are my dreads a spiritual thing, or do I just like how they look? It's just my preference. It's, I just like the way they look, and living this lifestyle, it's a lot easier to maintain having my dreadlocks, even though I've had them longer than I've been living this lifestyle. Ooh, the sky, here it goes. Mother Nature is about to give it to us, guys. About to give it to us. Those are all my friends' rigs out there. Set that back down. Am I a hippie? I don't label myself as anything. I'm just my own person. So some people think I'm a hippie. Some people think I'm other things. I don't take offense to it if you call me a hippie. But I'm just my own individual person. I don't have a label on me. I resemble a bunny rabbit in my onesie. Amy said, how did I deal with my anxiety in the beginning? It was a lot of work, Amy. A lot of work. So anxiety and stress is something I've always dealt with my whole life anyway. So, and it's still a work in progress for sure. Roger said, plans for the other Sarah's visit. Oh yeah, we got plans. Can't tell you. Sorry. I don't want to be mean, but it's a secret. Clay said, the hubby and I, our son, will be coming to Quartzsite with both of our Jeeps in a couple of weeks. Oh, yay! You guys are already friends of mine if you have Jeeps. We go way back. Well, I hope to see you guys and the Jeeps. So I'm going to go over how you guys can meet me here too. And after the sunsets and all that, we're going to go over a few things. And that's one of the things. I'm going to discuss how everybody this year is going to be able to meet me. You know, every year that I come down to Quartzsite, I only do one meet and greet when I'm down here. And it's just one day and for like an hour or so. But this time, you know, and when I do the meet and greets for just the one day when I come down here, I get a lot of people that miss me for that day. They either A, were doing something else, or they left early, or they weren't here in time. So this time, every single person here in Quartzsite that wants to meet me, you're going to have a chance to meet me. And I get to meet you guys. Jack, Wonder Hussy is not here yet. If she was here, she would definitely get on the live and say hey to you guys. So she's already announced on her channel. She did a whole entire video about her coming here to Quartzsite, and she announced when she would be here on that video. Where's the next state I'm visiting? I do not give that out, Monster. You know, when I'm down here in Quartzsite, obviously, I give out my location. Everybody knows I'm here. It's the only time of the year that I will give out my location, is when I'm in Quartzsite. After I leave Quartzsite and get back on the road for the rest of the year, I never give out my location. All my videos that I release are a month or two after I've left the whole entire state. So, yeah. The donut dolls. What? Clay said, I'll have to show you the donut dolls that I make. Okay, that just sounds interesting. Yes, you definitely have to show me that. Beehive said, once in a while, I buy something off your Amazon list. How do you get those items if you travel a lot? Well, that's a good question. And thank you, Beehive. I have somebody that goes and checks my mail and my P.O. box once a week that's out there. And then I go back to the area every once in a while to get packages and also, you know, just to regroup and stuff like that. So I get every single package that everybody sends me. Sarah said she was camping with me and didn't want others to know where. Yes, that is correct. Just like where I'm camped at, I don't give out my location where I'm camped out either. Obviously, everybody knows we're in Quartzsite, and everybody's going to know she's in Quartzsite because she's already let it be known. But we will not be telling exactly where we are camped at. And we're pretty secluded, just to show you guys. Like, not another vehicle in sight for miles. So we're not around the main stuff and all that. So Cindy, definitely not at the Magic Circle, hun. I mean, she would probably enjoy being at the Magic Circle, but that's not my cup of tea. Oh, thank you, Monster. Monster, it's actually it's a short school bus, actually. All right, looks like the sun is the show is almost over. The show is in there, the song, I think. For the first time going to the slabs, do I have any suggestions? Yes. I suggest that you stop at Salvation Mountain, which is at the very entrance of Slab City. Talk to the person that is working there at Salvation Mountain and tell them that you guys are going to be staying there or whatever, and ask them if they have any suggestions of where you guys should stay. Also drive around Slab City and just scope everything out. Also, if you go to the Ponderosa, and if you go to Salvation Mountain, you can ask where the Ponderosa is. Go to the Ponderosa, and whoever will be working behind the bar or inside that place, they all know me. Just walk in there. You can also set up camp at the Ponderosa. It's a very safe place until you can figure out where you want to permanently be. Hey, Critter Bones. What? Joe, you framed my cookbook since you can't cook. You better take that out of the frame and at least try one recipe. Like one. They're not hard recipes. Do I get to enjoy ice cream on the road? Yes, ma'am, Stacy. I have a freezer. A skunk? Oh my goodness. I don't think, excuse me, I don't think there's any skunks out here in the desert. I could be wrong, but I've never seen one. Ice cream does sound good right now, so thanks for mentioning that because I don't have any ice cream. Gosh darn it, now I'm craving ice cream. Will I be at the ballpark where Bob Wells is? You mean the RTR? Yes, we will take a few days to walk around the RTR for sure. What's up, Deer Tracks? Did you get all your cookbooks out as gifts? I hope everybody liked them. Oh, the one and only said, I enjoyed your journey since you started. Well, thank you for sticking around for so long. I appreciate that. Thank you. Of course, John. And John, you can always shoot me an email, reach out. Is my cookbook off-grid friendly? So it is a camping cookbook, yes. Because, you know, I live this lifestyle permanently. So it's, you can cook every one of the recipes and make every one of the recipes outdoors. For sure. The kid said, hello, miss. I really enjoy your videos. Can you tell me if people can live full-time in Quartzsite? They'll be retiring in a few years and was wondering. You can. Yeah. I know from September to April, I believe it is. If you want to stay in the paid campgrounds like the LTVAs, those are 160 or 180 for the whole entire season. And then don't quote me on this, but I think for like the summer and after April until September, I think you pretty much can stay on all of the BLM out here for free. But during the summertime, the temperatures do get in the 120s here. They do have, believe it or not, I just found this out, they have 54 RV parks out here that you can live on permanently. I don't know how much they are. I'm sure it's a different price for everything. So, no tofu recipes. Oh, thank you, David Grill. He said he just subscribed and he loves my videos. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the videos and welcome to the channel. Onion rings, Stacy, and ice cream together? Oh, not together. You guys won't believe it, but I'm allergic to onions, so. Clay, so I'm going to discuss that in a minute. Clay said I'd love to buy one of your cookbooks if you have any while we are in the queue in a couple weeks. So I'm going to discuss that in a second, let you guys know how y'all can do that and everything. The one and only said, when was my first tattoo? One and only, if you go to my playlist section, hon, on my YouTube channel, click on it, look for the playlist that's titled My Life Stories. Click on that and then scroll down till you find the tattoo video. I have a whole entire video of every single one of my tattoos. And I also was getting a tattoo in that video too. Shut up, hippie Mimi. Really? You're allergic to onions too? I've only met one other person in this world so far that was allergic to onions. Felt like I was like an alien or something. Little one is so cute. Well, thank you guys. Thank y'all. Hey. All right, so real quick, there is a few things I want to go over with you guys. All my stickers, Nick, that I have, Nick wanted to see a sticker. All my stickers that I have, they're all packed up in a box right now, in my storage compartment of my bus. So, because I'll be selling them down here in Quartzsite. All right, so real quick, there's a few things that I want to go over with. First of all, I want to say this right here, because you guys all know I have 3 moderators to my channel. One of them is Greg, as you guys see in the chat right now. So you guys all know Greg, if you guys have followed the channel for a while, and you guys have talked to him and all that here on the video. If everybody could just tell Greg, send y'all's condolences and everything. Greg had 2 little cute doggies, and one of the doggies just recently passed away a week ago here at the campsite. She was an older dog, so she just passed away because she was just old. That was a hard thing for all of us to deal with, and especially Greg here at the campsite. So he loves all of you guys. He enjoys chatting with all of you guys. So if everybody could just send y'all's condolences to him, because he is here in the chat, as you guys see. But his little baby passed away here at the campsite, and me and my other campmates here got together and offered to pay for his little fur baby's cremation. So we found a animal hospital like an hour and a half away from here, and he should be getting her ashes back, like maybe hopefully within the next week. So every one of us here at the campsite, we all have dogs, and we're all dog lovers. So it was definitely a little difficult day that day, and I'm sure it's still difficult for Greg, but he has another baby that's here with him too. So so I did want to let you guys know that, because you guys are familiar with Greg. Greg is also now a very good friend of mine. So thought it would be nice if all you guys could just give, your condolences to him. Okay, so that was the first thing. Second thing that I want to go over with is I have to come out and be honest with you guys about something. Today, you guys know I have a P.O. box. I have a P.O. box where I get, for you guys to send me letters or packages or gifts or, or anything, cards or, whatever. So I do have a P.O. box. Today, the post office where my P.O. box is, the manager, the guy there that runs the place, he called me, actually. And apparently, one of my subscribers called the post office today trying to get my physical address to where my property is. Now, mind you, where the P.O. box is, that post office, it is a very small town out there. And when I first started making that my home base out there, I was very smart because of watching what Wonder Hussy, my friend Wonder Hussy, has gone through over the last few years and everything, with people showing up to her property. I went to the whole entire town, all the businesses, the post office, restaurants, stores, everything, introduced myself to everybody out there. And I have asked everybody in the whole entire town that if anybody came to the town looking for me or asking where my address was, to say you don't know. And so that's why the guy from the post office called me today. I don't think it was my stalker. I honestly don't. I don't think he's that smart, to be honest with you. So I have to come clean to you guys about something. And I know that I always say, okay, I'm going to go back to my property because I need to go take a break, or I need to do some stuff to the bus or to the Jeep or something. It's not my property. That's not my property. So the property that's out there that I keep saying I'm going back to my property, it's actually a friend of mine's property. And that's how I have somebody that goes and checks the mail and goes and picks up all my packages and everything and checks my P.O. box and everything. So it is not my property. It is actually a friend of mine's property that he has been nice enough to let me use that as his home base. I mean, my home base. He has a house on that property. He is retired. He never leaves that property except to go to the store or something, but he is there all the time. When I go there and take a break, he has a pretty big, decent piece of property. I set up camp on the back of the property, and that's why I'm only there for a little bit of time, is because it's not my property. So I was a little irritated today to get a phone call from the post office and them telling me that somebody called trying to find my physical address. And I'm already prepared for all this. I know that as the channel gets bigger and bigger and bigger, I'm going to have to deal with a lot more. So I'm already prepared for it. That's why I've already gone around the whole entire town and told everybody not to mention where I am or where my home base is. So if you're thinking, and for the person that called the post office, I hope that you're watching right now. If anybody is thinking about coming out to Meadview, Arizona, and yes, I'm going to say it because I have it here on my channel of where the P.O. box is. So if anybody is thinking about coming out to Meadview to try to find where my home base is, I would greatly appreciate that you don't. And my friend that lives there on the property, which is his property, that lives there full time, that has multiple forms of protection, multiple, including a big dog, and has no trespassing signs all over the place, we both would appreciate that you just don't come to the property. He likes his privacy. That is his sanctuary. And I've already talked to him when he allowed me to use his place as my home base. We had already discussed that people may find out where his place is. Wonder Hussy, people very easily found out where her place is, you know, so, and she had to put a big, huge fence around her whole entire property because there was just so many people coming to her and her sister's house. It's not my property, so I cannot put a fence up over his property, and I really don't want to have to, but I'm grateful that my friend has given me a place to call my home base because I needed something for a home base, and I do not want people to start showing up at his property and irritating him. So it's sad that I have to come to you guys and say this and everything, and I'm not saying y'all, you know, so if the person that called the post office today is watching, I'm talking to you or anybody else that might be thinking about it. Be respectful, please. I know that us YouTubers and us social media people put ourselves out there, but just because we put ourselves out there does not give you an invitation to come to our personal places. It just doesn't, you know? So there's that. It is creepy. It's very creepy. But I already know that it's only going to get worse and worse and worse, you know? So, it is what it is. It's the world that we live in. Let me get one of my outside lights to put over here since it's getting dark. Oh, that makes me look creepy. Oh, even worse. Oh, we're going to try something. Might have to go inside for a minute because, well, I tried. We can go inside in a minute though. It's definitely a sad world for sure. I mean, I don't understand how people think they can just cross boundaries like that. So, it is what it is. I'm prepared for anything people want to throw at me over all this YouTube stuff. So, get a pit bull. There is a very big dog that is not used to people coming on the property at the property right now. So any strangers come up to that property, the dog is not going to be welcoming to it at all. So, and it kind of sucks because, you know, my goal right now is to try to get property of my own. That has been my goal for a while. And now I'm like, when that time comes for me to get property, I'm really going to have to be careful with what I share when I'm at the property and building my homestead and my off-grid living and all that. I'm going to have to be careful showing mountain ranges or even the terrain, you know. So, but it is what it is. It's expected when you put yourself out there like I do. And, yeah. Somebody said, I'm sure you won't have trouble getting help from the law. So that's another thing that I did when I made that my home base out there due to the stalker situation that I've been dealing with for 2 whole years. I did go and introduce myself to the sheriff's department, make a report on my stalker. They know I'm a YouTuber, all that stuff. So the sheriffs are aware that I have that as my home base out there. So. And I even have one of the sheriff's personal cards. See, I'm not dumb. I'm pretty smart. So I'm street smart. I'm very intelligent. So, yeah. And you have to be when you're a solo female traveler, you know, living this lifestyle. So how do I know I haven't met him at a meet and greet? I don't. I don't. We're going to walk in for a minute or maybe this might work. Let's see. Nope, that's not going to work. Yeah, you guys are just going to have to deal with me for a second. We're going to go in with the light. So this tripod's going to be moving around a little bit. So. Sorry, guys. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Gotta make sure I got this balance. Oh, well, you guys can see the sunset again. There we go. Look at that. Pretty. And then there's me. All right. Let's get this inside. I hope it's not messy in here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I gotta plug my Starlink back in so I can talk to you guys. Oh, it is plugged in. Never mind. Just kidding. So, close the bus door. Little one, you want to come up on the bed so everybody can see you? I'm going to situate this. All right. Let me pull the live up over here so I can see y'all's comments. All right, there you guys are. Little one, come here. Come here. Come up, with mama. You say hi? Say hi. Hello. All right. Okay. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Cindy says she loves my new rig. So it's a little bit lighter in here. Sorry, I'm very limited on light in here. I don't know how this will do. It is. Whatever. Oh, dear Trax, did you think I got rid of my dreadlocks? Are you kidding me, dude? Hey, Steve. So anyway, so I wanted to address that right there. And I wanted to come clean to you guys about the property. So no, it is not my property. I don't have property. It is a friend of mine's property that he is at 24/7. That's how I'm able to get all my packages, my mail, everything, because he goes and checks everything once a week for me. And honestly, if I had property, I wouldn't leave my Jeep on abandoned property or any stuff on abandoned property, you know. So there's that. So now you guys know, whenever I say, oh, I'm going back to my property, it's actually a friend of mine's property. So the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is Quartzsite. How many people are watching this live right now? Or how many of you guys are in Quartzsite right now or coming to Quartzsite, on the way to Quartzsite? Because everything's started now. It's January. All the events are starting. Everything's started now. So this is the month to be here in Quartzsite. Oh, we got somebody in Tyson Wash right now. Hi, Rosa. Got a few people in Quartzsite, living in my car camper, coming in a couple of weeks. Not anywhere near Quartzsite. Intriguing channel. I might subscribe. You should subscribe. Do it now. You won't be disappointed. Everybody tell that person they won't be disappointed. Subscribe. Okay, so for everybody that's in Quartzsite right now, or if you're on the way to Quartzsite, I am here for the whole till the end of this month. At the end of this month, I'm gone. So like I was saying in the beginning of this live right now, every year when I come to Quartzsite, I do one meet and greet for like an hour, sometimes a little bit longer than an hour. And, you know, I hate it when I get messages and people are like, oh, we missed your meet and greet. You know, we didn't make it there in time, or we had to leave early, or we had to do something else, you know, because I know that everybody gets excited to meet me, but I get excited to meet all of you guys also. So I really like to put faces to names, and I just like meeting all of you guys. So you guys know that I published my camping cookbook not this year, this is a new year. 2025 at the end of the year, I published oops, sorry baby. I published my very first camping cookbook. So I have all the cookbooks with me. I also have 5 different stickers on me right now too. So there's in Tyson Wells here in Quartzsite, that's where the Cellorama is. Little one, stop licking your feet. Come on. Hey. Stop. That's where the Cellorama is. And the Cellorama is a big, huge outdoor swamp meet. It's like really big. So I am going to be set up. I have a space at the Cellorama from January 16th till the 25th. 10 days. 10 days straight. So, and it's from 9 to 5. 9 in the morning till 5 in the evening. I'm going to be set up there from the 16th to the 25th. I will have all my cookbooks there. I will have all my stickers there. My stickers are only $5 each. And the cookbooks, because you're going to be physically there buying a cookbook and I don't have to ship it to you, so you don't have to pay shipping prices, the cookbook is only $25. And that's just going to be my meet and greet this year here in Quartzsite. So basically, I'm doing a meet and greet for 10 days straight at the Celarama. So nobody should miss me this year. Y'all have a chance for 8 hours every single day from the 16th to the 25th to come say, hey, get a sticker or a cookbook, or even if you just want to come and say, hey, you know, so, So where I'll be at the Celarama, because it is a big, huge outdoor event, I will be in row Y. Y, like yes. I was trying to think of a name because you're supposed to usually use names, and I couldn't think of a name for the Y. Yasmin. No, I can't do that. So Y, as in yes. So I'll be in row Y, and I'll be all the way in the back corner of row Y. Row Y is over by it's directly across the street from the game store, and it's the very last row by the parking lot and the back parking lot. So I'm going to be by the side parking lot and the back parking lot. Each row, when you come to the Celarama, each row is labeled with the letters. You have row A, row D, you know, all that. So you'll be able to find row Y. I also, for those 10 days, have decided, because of the fact that I'm going to be at the Celarama for those 10 days straight, talking to people, hanging out with people, and stuff like that for 8 hours. For 8 hours a day, I'm not going to have the time to edit a video, to get any videos edited. All day today, I've been editing. I'm doing a lot of editing over the next couple of days because I need to schedule videos out before I get to the Celarama. So, since I will not be releasing an edited video for those 10 days, I am going to do a live video every single day that I am at the Celarama. So I'll do a live video for like maybe 4 hours a day, maybe longer. It all depends. The live videos that I'll be doing at the Celarama, you're just basically I'll be able to talk to you guys when I have some free time. So nobody get upset when I'm not answering your stuff in the Jeepsy. I just saw that. That's funny, Linda. Jeepsy. Nobody be upset on those days if I'm not responding to the chat, because I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be busy talking and interacting with people. But I thought it would be cool for the people that don't come to Quartzsite and they're always just curious about the stuff in Quartzsite, if they get to see a live video of one of the main events for those 10 days. And you guys do pretty good with chatting with yourself in the chat anyway, so y'all can talk with each other and stuff. Because I'll be doing a live video for 10 days straight for like 4 hours or even longer each day, I do not expect my moderators to have to sit on these live videos all 10 days and also for so long, for 4 hours. Greg here, you know, is going to be out exploring some of the events and everything. He's going to be out enjoying himself. Deb, she has a job. And Dutchman, I don't expect, you know, none of my moderators to have to sit on my live for that long in so many days. So with that being said, there's probably going to be a lot of trolls that come in on those lives. There's going to be a lot of nonsense and idiots that have nothing else better to do except to come on people's YouTube channel and try to be a troll and try to get interactions with people. Now, I say it all the time that when trolls come into our live videos, it's only because they're trying to get interactions from me and from you guys in the chat. So we don't acknowledge the trolls whatsoever. We don't feed into what they want us to feed into. And they'll eventually notice that we're not feeding into their nonsense. And so they'll just move on and go to another channel. So during those 10 days, if there's a bunch of trolls and negative comments and I'm not catching them, everybody just don't respond to the negativity and do not respond to the trolls. I think for those 10 days also, because you guys know I like to keep my channel clean. So I think for those 10 days, I'm going to, whenever I finish a live video, you can go back. Once the live video is over with, you can go back and re-watch the video. And when you go back and re-watch the live video, you can still see what everybody was commenting when it was a live video. I'm going to turn that off. So if there was any trolls that may have said cuss words or anything nasty or negative or anything, when people go back to watch my videos, like little cousins of mine that are kids, they won't be able to see the negative stuff that was in the video. So, there's that. Somebody said, is crime bad in Quartzsite? So I have a video actually coming out on, oh God, what video did I just upload? Hold on. I've been so busy. I have a video coming out on Friday talking about that actually. So that'll answer all your questions you need. Stay on topic. I am staying on topic. I'm talking about multiple things. Hey, Brian. Everybody say hey to Brian, my new friend there, Vintage Van Life. You guys saw him in one of my recent videos, and he also just released a video not too long ago, a whole video of me. So everybody say hey to Vintage Van Life. He's a new friend of mine, a great friend that I've met this year here in Quartzsite. Sarah, so I have a video coming out on Friday addressing the crime and is Quartzsite toxic and dangerous. I do have a video coming out on Friday and it's going to address all that. So yeah. In the somebody said, in the 2 times I've been to the queue, I've never felt unsafe, period. Well, this is my 4th year here in Quartzsite, and I just want to say, in the 4 years that I've been coming here, I've never had an incident. I've never had a negative thing, a negative encounter. Is there stuff that goes on here? Yes, it is, but you have to make sure that you don't put yourself in those positions and put yourself, around that stuff. So yeah, so the video that comes out on Friday, you guys watch that video. I explain everything, talk about all that, how to avoid all that, and so I don't want to talk about it now because then it gives away the whole video for Friday. Have I ever been to the beef jerky spot? Please do not unsubscribe when I tell you this to the person that asked me if I've ever been to the beef jerky spot, but I'm not a fan of beef jerky. Are you still there? Are you allowed to bring your little chihuahua with you while walking around the Celorama? Yes, yes, you are. Obviously, either you have to carry your dog, or have it in a backpack or a cart, like my friend has. Both of my friends out there have carts for their dogs. Or make sure it's on a leash. You know, don't just let it run around off a leash, or, you know, run around. Somebody said they saw me at the Amish donut place. Yes, you did. I have that video coming out soon too. That was a fun day and a fun video to film. I actually just got finished editing that video today. So that video should be out on Sunday. So I have that one. And this week right here, I am releasing 3 videos this week, just because I'm going those 10 days when I'm going to be doing a live video. I won't have any edited videos those 10 days. So this week there will be 3 videos coming out. I have one coming out tomorrow morning. What is the one that's coming out tomorrow morning? I've been working and editing. I've been editing and filming non-stop for the last couple of weeks, guys, that my memory is so horrible. So I forget what the one, I think the one that's coming out tomorrow is when I drove around Quartzsite, went to all the popular places, all the campgrounds. I put my drone up in the air to get a full view of all the places so we could see exactly how crowded Quartzsite is so far. Yeah, that's the video that's coming out tomorrow, right? Or no, I think I already oh my God, I think I already released that video. The video that's coming out tomorrow is of me and Rob from Travels with Dottie. We did a walking tour of Quartzsite. Jesus, I need to take a break. Gosh. How are the donuts? Evil. The donuts were evil. Very evil. Meaning they were very good. But they let me come back there and make donuts with them and everything. So it was pretty fun. And then I stood on the side of the road holding up an Amish donut sign, yelling at everybody that drove by to come get a donut for 22 minutes. That was fun. Dave said he wants to know where I found my one-piece snuggie. Amazon. So go to Amazon and just search for a onesie, a furry onesie. Just search furry adult onesie if you want it for an adult. For a kid, you would put kid. So that's all I did, is I just put furry adult onesie. Good old Amazon. You can find anything on there. What kind of drone do I have? I have a DJI Mavic Air 2. Let me check I need to check my battery on my phone to make sure it's okay. Sorry. Sorry guys, I'm gonna plug my phone in real quick that I'm talking to you guys on so it doesn't die. Oh, Steve, you're talking about the video that's coming out tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, Steve said the video that's coming out tomorrow was very good. For all my members that are a member on the page here, I already released the video, so my members have already seen the video, the one that's coming out tomorrow. Did you put mustard on the donut? That's funny. Yeah, so my friend Vintage Van Life, Brian, that you guys see in the chat right now, he was there helping me film. And then my friend Michelle was with me also. Thank God Brian came, because when I when I got down there and started getting all my filming equipment out, my drone, because I got drone footage that day too, my drone, my GoPro, and phone and all that I used to film, I realized that I had left my tripod, and I didn't want to drive all the way back to my campsite to get the tripod. So Brian, Vintage Van Life, was my designated cameraman for that day. So thank you for being my cameraman, Brian. Does the onesie have a flap in the back? No, it doesn't. It would make life so much easier if it did. Dakota said, with all the dust in the desert, my bus interior always looks so clean and fresh. So, why? So, you guys know I discussed that I have a lot of mental illnesses that I deal with. I'm a very open person about my life. So, for the people that are new to seeing who this crazy chick is in a furry onesie with these dreadlocks and tattoos, I am an open book, and I am an honest open book. I share a lot of things about my life. My mental illnesses, I suffer from a lot of mental illnesses. One of those mental illnesses, I guess it would be a mental illness, I don't know. But I have OCD very bad. So if my OCDness gets triggered, then it triggers my anxiety and my stress and my mood swings, and it could ruin my whole entire day, literally, if I was to have one of my OCD episodes. So the OCD episode would be, for example, this bus being dirty. If my bus was dirty or out of order or clean with dirt and dust or trash, or just I couldn't find something, because it was just out of order, I will have one of my little episodes. So I do have to keep my bus clean at all times. Every time I pack up my bus to drive somewhere, which is a lot, I have to take everything off the counters, put it in the sink, in my bed, so nothing falls off the counters when I'm driving. When I come back to my site, before I put everything back on the counters and get everything back in order, I disinfect everything in my bus, the counters, countertops, the cabinets. I wipe my cabinets down. I even wipe the ceilings down, because this is metal. So I have to keep my bus clean at all times. So that's why you always see it looking all spiffy. It's not just for the camera. It's always clean. Are mini bikes and ATVs, golf carts welcome in Quartzsite? Yep, there's tons of them out here. Tons. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Stacy says she enjoyed my Slab City video. Thank you. That was a very hard video that I had worked on. I set on all that footage because I had over 20 different files for that video. That's the most files I've ever had for a video. And I set on all that footage of that video for a whole entire year because it was just so much to edit and put together. Oh, we got a new member. And they have a Jeep, I see. Thank you, Mr. Freeloaders Adventure. Oh, they like the Slab City video too. So yeah, so I felt really bad because all the people that were in the Slab City video from Slab City, I know they were very eager for that video to come out and they were excited for it to come out. So I did feel bad that I really just let all that footage sit on my laptop for a whole entire year. But I'll be completely honest with you, I was just overwhelmed with how much footage I had for that video. I was very overwhelmed. So I just kind of shoved it off in the corner on my laptop and I didn't edit it. And so finally, I was like, I need to get this video edited. And so finally I sat down, and it literally took me pretty much a whole entire day, and then the next half a day to edit that video. So like a day and a half it took me to edit that video. It was a lot of work. A lot of work. Oh, I remember you, Chris. We met at the RTR. You had your inside of your Jeep built out and everything, and I had my Jeep. We met in the parking lot. See, I have a good memory sometimes. Sometimes I have a good memory. Is that you? uh, is that I? The Clary? Thank you so much for that donation. I appreciate that. The Clary. I don't know how to say your name. What do I enjoy cooking while I'm on the road? Tommy asked. I enjoy cooking, and I always have my whole entire life. I love to cook. Cooking is one of my passions. So one of the things I told myself when I started living this lifestyle was I was not going to just eat sandwiches and soup and ramen noodles and, you know, tuna salad and stuff like that. I wanted to still be able to cook my full-blown meals. So I cook full-blown meals, jambalaya, seafood pasta, tacos. Like, I cook full-blown meals. Don't get me wrong. There is some nights that I just don't feel like cooking, so I will have like a tuna fish sandwich or something. Tonight for dinner, I had a mahi-mahi sandwich. So I grilled my mahi-mahi on the grill. So that's why I made my camping cookbook that I have, that I just published, because I wanted to let everybody know that if you wanted to live this lifestyle, or you are living this lifestyle, or even if you just go camping for a weekend or a couple of days or something, you don't just have to eat sandwiches, soups, or ramen noodles or something simple. You can still cook great meals out here and on a budget. So, as long as you have a 2-burner stove, you're golden. Starting to get hot in this onesie now, though. Ooh, starting to get hot. You saw my Yuma, Arizona video, and the jambalaya looked delicious. Yeah, so my campmates here for Christmas, we were doing our nice dinner for the holidays on New Year's Day, so we could have the black eyed peas for New Year's Day, because you're supposed to eat black eyed peas on the first day of the year to bring in good luck for the whole entire year. So for Christmas, we didn't really have any plans for like having a Christmas dinner or anything, because we were saving that for New Year's Day. But my campmates wanted me to make my jambalaya, which I think they're in the chat right now. And so I made them my jambalaya for Christmas. So that's what we have for Christmas. Elbow, I asked, how can I get the cookbook without dealing with the crowds? Are you here in Quartzsite right now? Stacy asked me, who is my favorite band? That would be Xavier Rudd, and he's from Australia. Xavier Rudd. Amazing. Put my hood down, it would probably help cool off some. Yeah, my dreadlocks, my hair's a mess right now, though. My dreadlocks are messy. I got some messy dreads right now. Some messy hair, messy dreads. I was trying to be incognito about that, you know, so. Do I go to concerts? Stacy, I said Xavier Rudd from Australia is my favorite band. I do not like to go to concerts because my anxiety around the crowds of people like that and the partying and all that gets really, really bad. Oh, so Elbow, you are in queue right now and you want to get my cookbooks. So I get it. I get it that you don't like to be around crowds. Trust me, it gets a little overwhelming for me. So I'm trying to think what my schedule is real quick. Thursday, I will be going into Quartzsite to do some. So if you send me an email, I have to go into Quartzsite go into town Thursday to do some errands. And so you can meet me at one of the places that I'll be going to. So if you want to send me an email right now, my email is my name, wanderingjeepsy@yahoo.com. Send me an email right now, and then when I finish this live video, I'll go check my email and I'll email you back and we can figure out somewhere to meet on Thursday. Thursday is the only day that I have available to really come and meet you with a cookbook though. Yeah. So send me an email, and as soon as I finish this live video, I'll check my email. Mr. Freeloader's Adventure says, I need a cookbook too. So, okay, I am actually going to the post office on Thursday. So, if anybody right now would like to get a cookbook, the only way that you can get and you're not here in Quartzsite, sorry. You send me, I don't know if Greg's still in here or not. But if you go to my About section or any of my videos and look at the description, you'll find my PayPal link. And if you send me $30, that includes shipping, by the way, because shipping is $4.47. Thank you, Greg. So there it is right there. I'll be out there in a minute too, guys, to the campfire. So I'm going to pin that message. So you send $30 to my PayPal. That includes shipping. And then there's a part on PayPal where you can message me when you're sending me the money. And in that message part, you write or type out your full name and your mailing address. So if anybody wants a cookbook, I am going to the post office on Thursday, but after Thursday, the next chance that I have to go to a post office won't be until February. Larry wants to know if that guy stopped following me. It was like 9 months ago. No, it's been 2 years that he's actually been stalked, that I've been dealing with the stalker situation. It's not as intense as it was the first year. So it's not as bad. But honestly, I really don't like to talk about that situation anymore because I'm sure he still manages to see my videos, and talking about that situation probably feeds into his stalking me. So I just try not to talk about that whole situation anymore. But yes, it still goes on. Oh, thank you. So Chris, are you out here in Quartzsite this time? Good night, Steve. so you are out here, Chris. Well, then come to, I don't have to ship you a cookbook then. You just come to the Cellarama on January 16th to the 25th. So I'll have all the cookbooks there. So you can just come get a cookbook from me there. I have a lot of cookbooks left. So I'm hoping to be able to sell the rest of my cookbooks at the Cellarama for those 10 days. Fingers crossed. And a lot of the stickers that I have with me. What exactly is the appeal of Quartzsite? So Quartzsite is a very small little desert town. And when I say small, it's like one big loop around the whole entire town with tons of BLM land, which is public lands for you to camp on. Every year, and this has been going on for a very long time, every year for the winter, a lot of travelers come here. Almost up to 1 million travelers come here to hang out, be with their community. And then the whole month of January, every single day and every single week, for the whole entire month of January, is some kind of event for all of us travelers out here. So it's a big thing that goes on out here in Quartzsite every year. And it's my happy place. I know that it's hard for some people to understand, but it is my happy place. I always can see my mood change a little bit more when I come to Quartzsite. Well, Kathy said, bet you sell out, Sarah. Well, Kathy, let's all manifest that, please. Freedom Truth said that at his campsite, my name came up and people were talking about how I am so self-absorbed and that I really am nerve-wracking and annoying. But he doesn't find me that way. Well, they don't find me that way. Well, thank you, Freedom Truth. You really can't please them all. You can't. And I don't try to please them all. I am the person that I am, and if they don't like what they see and they think I'm annoying, then move on. And I don't understand why people have to go out of their way and just talk negative about other people. Like, you don't like something about somebody, why waste your breath and be unkind and talk about it? That makes absolute no sense. If people could stop being so negative towards other people and maybe try to practice kindness a little bit more and be kind, we might live in a better world. My motto is always stay humble and kind. So it doesn't bother me if people talk bad about me. I'm on social media, so I expect it. I totally expect it. At least they're talking about me, I guess, so, but like I said, can't please them all, so it is what it is. Oh, hi, Gandalf. Wow, long time no see. Hello, Gandalf. Good to see you. Oh, but thank you, Freedom Truth. Freedom Truth said, I sent out tons of great vibes. I'm a down-to-earth person, and people are just so mean and rude and nasty and ugly. But anyway, I think you're great. Well, I think you're great for just ignoring the negativity and everything. And, yeah, so thank you. I appreciate that. It really doesn't bother me, guys. It doesn't, so Hey, even them sitting around a campfire talking negative about me, maybe some other people at the campfire that doesn't know me might want to come check out my channel, and then they like what they see, and then they end up subscribing. So, hey, talking negative about me around other people might get me a new subscriber. So, all right, how long has this live been going? Because my friends still out at the campfire. They are. I gotta go join my friends at the campfire. Let me see. Oh, wow. Hour and 15 minutes. You guys got me 15 minutes longer than normal. 15 minutes normal than... Then say hi. Hello. Hello. Okay, Elbow, I'll check my email. I'm about to actually... I'm going to go ahead and end this live now because, like, we don't stay up late here at all. I have to give little one her medicine at 8 o'clock, and that's normally when I call it a night, is when I give her her medicine. So I do want to go out and hang out with my friends at the campfire right now, because it's already almost 7 o'clock. Yeah. So, thank you guys for hanging out on this unexpected live, and you guys are gonna get a live of me for 10 days straight coming up. So, so don't get sick of me yet. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank y'all. I'm trying to end the video over here on my laptop, and I gotta end it up here.